Wait, have you noticed there is that thing with Chinese natives? Conversations just happens. They might not really want to know if you understand or speak Mandarin Chinese. They just want to interact. Though the language might differ, but somehow you get each other. I sat next to this Chinese girl on the train, and before the end of the trip, we were already swapping stories like we had known each other for a very long time. From that girl to the old man who gave me a ride on a motorbike, I felt the fresh breeze from the countryside. China boosts their technological capacities, so people prefer to look up places with their gadgets. I stopped in this town as an only black person in there, and guess what I saw? I saw the biggest biscuit and cookie factory in China. You're gonna be learning some basic Chinese that you'll be needing for your survival while in China. Do well to click on the subscribe button, thumbs up this video, and share to someone who needs to see this. It's been raining for days, guys. Weather feels so good today. Good enough to be outside. When someone mentions Wenchuan in Chinese, they're usually describing an area's landscape. Wenchuan always describes area that's connected with water in it. Bonus tip for travelers in China: if you like modern technologies, organized system, people watching, or even scenic travel, then traveling on a train in China should be the most interesting option for you, because it's usually fun and the experiences are memorable. But if you dislike crowds or rushing, traveling on a train might seem more like a task other than joy, but it's still impressive and culturally interesting, I assure you that. Alright, here is the highlight of this very date. While I was still trying to figure out the direction of my destination from the map, I met this old man who decided to give me a lift to where I was going to.
不是你的吗？我带我的头发呢？哎呀，你自己带吧，不用，没事。
He probably might be a public transporter, but for real, I love appreciating people who are kind to me. Ever since I got to China, that was my very first time someone was offering such help to me. So if you're wondering if I was surprised, indeed I was surprised. There's usually something about public transport in China that makes the whole experience even feel more grounded. Riding on a bike made me feel like I was existing with the city, noticing people and listening to conversations. We missed our direction from the map, so we had to stop by to figure it out. China is obviously vast. Traveling from one place to the other, you ideally need to constantly check your map to avoid starting your journey from the beginning.
应该是一样的。这个是不是一样的吗？不是一样的吗？先看第一个。
Chinese has a sentence structure that implies 先 blah 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 再 blah blah blah. It actually means first do A, then do B. From the statement in the video 先看第一个, you can also complete it by saying 再看第二个, which means check the first one, then check the second one.
3分钟。
If you want to understand any business, don't look at the packaging, go where it's being made.
Right now, I've already arrived at the biscuit factory. It's 4 p.m. in China. Biggest biscuit factory in China. So first of all, I want to enter the office, then we get where the biscuit is being produced. Stay tuned because it's going to be a massive one.
Hi.
Winnie. Nice to meet
Winnie.
you. Yeah, Winnie.
Winnie, all right.
Yes, hello.
I'm Amaka.
Maka, okay.
Yeah, Amaka. I got to the biscuit factory. If you're expecting some giant commercial plant, you may be disappointed. This factory is an actual place where people still roll up their sleeves and of course know their recipes by heart. Walking in there first, I didn't just notice the biscuits, but the warmth of the people. Typically people behind the machines. I felt steady hands, people who have been doing this for decades. Not just making biscuits, but making consistency feel like a craft.
Yes, it is very, This is the same, but this is a bigger one. This is 200 grams, while this is just 100 grams. I don't know. It's okay. Just go ahead. Pricing and quality as well. To the production area.
It took me through to the equipment area. I've seen machines before, but this, oh no, I inhaled it. It was like walking into a living, breathing kitchen, like a warehouse. They basically have all the equipment and ingredients to meet up the specifications.
These are all biscuits.
Yes.
All the stacked here are biscuits. Whatever kind of biscuit you want, you definitely will have it here. See? This is also a biscuit, soda cracker. Not just cookies, they also produce cracker. Digestive biscuits. In Africa we have this. In Nigeria especially we have digestive biscuit. Different packages. Whatever is your package, we can produce that. Biggest biscuit factory in China. Factory is not only about cookies, they also have crackers, digestive, vegetable kind of biscuits. Also inside as well. I'm just here with the manager.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
I'm Winnie.
Also one of the workers.
Packing machine.
Is an evidence to show you that these are not middlemen. This is a factory where it's being produced. When you're purchasing, you're not dealing with middleman. These are the main producers. There are no commission, middleman fee. I love it because of the neatness. Factory, right?
There is the cookies baking machine. When the cookies bake and cool.
If you love real product sourcing experiences like this, or you're looking forward to find a product in China for your large or small business, make sure to follow this account and send us a message.